Welcome back everyone. We step up to the chapter 3 or part 3 from previous topic, deep dive into the white paper of the InitChain. But before we go to further deep about it, we would like to see first the market sentiment right now. Just because we face already Bitcoin getting really fucked up for few days ago, but today we face a green candle. It's very good. I think it's because the U.S. government going to uh, release the cap rate. So we would like to see first the price of in-chain. Oh, it's breaking up. It's climbing up for new all-time high. It's very interesting, and ecosystem is very bullish, and also the community are very bullish about it. So yeah, let's we continue initiating with Twitter, the fastest and smartest next generation blockchain network. We step up to chapter 3, which is initiating a privacy drive and a developer friendly enterprise and decentralized network. We would like to discuss about it because chapter 1 and chapter 2 already done. So we jumped into the chapter 3. Then, yeah, this one. Chain, a privacy driven and developer friendly enterprise grade decentralized network. So, Chain is a decentralized network designed to meet the needs of the enterprise grade. Okay, it's been they're dedicated to enterprise solutions. I mean, like it just can be scaled from retail user or self developers to until enterprise grade for the applications and developers, providing a low barrier, high security, high performance infrastructure by leveraging its core technology, the FH EVM, chain integrated EFH fully homomorphic encryptions over Taurus with EVM compatibility. It is interesting. Enabling direct computation and encrypted data, ensuring robust data privacy. Yeah, sure. EVM compatibility further allows existing the apps to deploy in any chain without recoding, reducing development and migration costs, and attracting more developers to the ecosystem. It is is very important that the privacy narrative and also the scalability. It's one of the major top of the concerns of any chain. Is it going to be one of the important things going to be provided by any chain? So support by TFH EVM any chain infants to be infants the first size algorithm and a dual dynamic adjustment DDA mechanism. So by TFH EVM, any chain infants the first has algorithm and dual dynamic adjustment mechanism providing dynamic computational adjustment and high performance design to ensure network stability and fairness. Versailles deliver multi-stage hashing for enhanced network security efficiency, while DDM mechanism dynamically adjusts block complexity based the computational and privacy requirement, preventing computational power decentralization, maintaining network decentralization. This innovation mechanism privacy friendly and performance stable blockchain infrastructure ideal is very ideal for enterprise application requiring high privacy and efficiency. All right. So maybe just because this is a little bit technical, I would like to ask the chat GPT, Gemini, sorry. Maybe we can see over here. Please translate, please explain to me. So I would be happy that there is someone easy to understand the way. Okay, this is the explanation. What is a full homomorphic encryption (FHA)? Imagine you have lockbox encryption. Contain, okay. We imagine that we have a lockbox. That means we have a box that lock containing your private data. Okay, that inside the box. So we have a bunch of data inside. You want to surface like a cloud computing to do math process the data without even giving them a key to open the box. It's a very interesting. Come back again is a very cool. I mean, like we have the security, we have the privacy, our own hand. FHE is a special type of encryption that lets a computer works directly on the box. It means fully homomorphic encryptions. It can be worked directly inside the box, which is just now mentioned. The computer performs operations like additional notification and encrypted number. The result is a new lockbox. When you unlock it with your key, you get the correct answer. Alright, it's quite a bit same with ZK, like a previously, but this is more advanced just because it's low cost and more scalable. In short, competition data and encrypted data. What makes this edge special? The challenge with the most FHA system is a noise. Every time you do calculation, a little bit of the static noise at the encrypted number. If the noise gets too loud, the data becomes scrambled and you cannot decrypt it and correct the answer anymore. Interesting. This is where TFH stores this Exol's lightning fast noise rejection. TFH has a technique called bootstrapping that likes a noise filter. Okay, working on the torus, it uses a specific kind of command structure called the torus, which make the operation very efficient. Interesting. In the process, they do using mathematical standards. Structurally, the use are very efficient, especially for basic logic like AND or XOR and simple arithmetic. Programmable logic. The FHH can be noise filter, bootstrapping to also calculate simple function at the same time. Think of it as being able to say clean up and the noise and run to the 5 into 10 in a single supervised step. Alright, the real world impact. The FHA is considered one of the most practical FHE schema because its speed. It enable real world applications like privacy friendly cloud, alright, uploading your financial health and data, exploit server, letting the server learn, analyze, and report it, enable the server never see the real data, okay. Encrypted AI running an artificial intelligence model to make the prediction, medical diagnosis, and etc. on your private data, where both of the AI model and your data stay encrypted throughout the process. In simple terms, the FH is the fastest way to compute and encrypted data, making privacy preserving application actually function. Alright, It's completely. We found the explanations in Gemini. It's very interesting. Ini can also offer comprehensive support for C and C++ language known for their performance, flexibility, and cross-platform capabilities, making them particularly suited for the TFH computation-intensive operations. Additionally, their rich open source resources enables developers to efficiently using existing components to build applications. I mean, by this thing, Init also offer comprehensive. Hmm, C and C++ is a very low language coding, which is a very effective and efficient, and really have great performance for such jump trading using it. I mean, like very fast trading mechanism using C++, and then enable the developer to efficiently using existing components to build application. Okay, through standardized HTTP API. Hmm, I think it's like previous, API that found the uh, narrative by Coinbase, if I'm not mistaken. They're working for HTTP API's payment. Developer can seamlessly integrate backend system with the blockchain, significantly reducing the development and the deployment costs in the app. Once private encrypted data is processed in C++, smart contract can be executed in Solidity, leveraging EVM compatibility. Moreover, any chain seamless integration with InitVerse SAS Builder enable the low-code development, accelerating innovating application and unlocking new possibility for the Web3 ecosystem. So, for our friends still getting confused with this, of course, I highly recommend to you guys to ask Gemini, explain this, please explain this easily. So, uh, there is explanation for this comment for the following. Okay, any chain easy to build on. The core idea is that any chain is designed to be powerful for complex private calculation, yet easy to use. Okay, the simple breakthrough using fast standardized language. It means mm, the using standardized language, fast standardized language like C and C++, which is mean anything like developer using C++ language, they are famous for being super fast and efficient. Okay, why it matters? TFHH calculations, the private encrypted math are complex and take a lot of power. Okay, using C++ ensure that this intense privacy operation run quickly. Okay, and smoothly. Okay, it also means developer can easily reuse existing code. It means we don't need to uh, build the code from the scratch, but we use the standardized ready, which already provide. Interesting. Standard and easy connection, HTTP APIs. What is mean? It can use standard internet connection that developers are already familiar with. Okay, why it matters, it acts like a simple bridge, letting your existing business system, your backend, easily talk to the and connect with the initial blockchain. Alright. You save time and money while building the centralized apps. Okay, easy mechanism. they provide. It's very interesting. Smart contract and search processing, what it means, they divide the work. The super fast C++ handles the uh, private encrypted data processing, then the standardized blockchain logic. Okay. Updating account balance, it's running using Solidity inside the EVM. What its method is to combine high speed privacy and with EVM compatibility. Alright, compatibility, yes. Low code building in a process builder. What does mean in a chain connect with something called InitVerse builder, which is a low code platform. Why it means low code? Uh, like I mentioned, when you can build apps by dragging and dropping using a simple visual tools instead of writing thousands of lines of code. This speed up innovation and lets non-blockchain experts to create Web3 application quickly. Nice. Okay, it's very helpful. It's very helpful by these explanations, which is quite a bit confusing if we read this because it's so technical. We just have to ask Gemini to explain it more easily, I think, with their technology and their method to um, that they provide. The image chains provide is very unique just because they're using privacy as main standard of the blockchain and then using low code language like C and C++ for high performance and also is just because we don't need to write the code from for standardized, but we just need to read this from rewrite the code. It means it's gonna be make it simpler that they explain for non-technical, so gonna be able to do development. It's very interesting. So yeah, it's a very public blockchain and it's really open for any developer started to build on it. It's not only for the enterprise, but also it can be delivered by the retail like us, like builders and extra. So yeah, like again to the next paragraph, we're going to the 3.1 explanations. This way I'm going to drink of. This is a very interesting that TFH EVM balancing decentralization, privacy, and security. Interesting. By TFH EVM, the technology that bring by any chain, balancing is can balancing decentralizations, privacy, and security. It's very cool. The proprietary proprietary TFH EVM technology development by InitVerse combine TFH fully homomorphic encryption. Okay, uh, we dive into this paragraph. The proprietary TFHFM technology developed by InitVerse combined TFHA fully homomorphic encryption of auditors with AVM, okay, TFHFM, enabling smart contracts that support homomorphic encryption, okay, specially designed for high privacy data processing, okay, through The DDA POV mechanism, which dynamically adjusts block complexity based on computational and privacy demand. Uh-huh. So it's meant by the flexibility, the by its flexibility, it's mean the processing data not rely on the computational, uh, you know, it's dynamically adjusts blockchain process complexity on the computational and the privacy demand. The FHEVM provides stable, efficient, and a secure foundation for the blockchain system. All right. Additionally, parallel block generations and the highly efficient hash module reduce resource consumption during transaction, delivering complete competitively low gas fee for an economic efficient for user experience. Okay, it means the technologies that they bring by the TFHE are balancing decentralization, privacy, and security. It means the combining all of the important aspect on it, balancing the decentralizations and balancing the privacy, and also, of course, the security. They balance all of the aspect. Interesting. So, flexible privacy solution enabling homomorphic encryption with TFH event. Flexible privacy solutions. It means is going to provide the flexibility of the privacy solutions and enabling homomorphic encryption with the TFH EVM. TFH IVM provides revolutionary privacy solution for blockchain. Okay, by allowing encrypted data, okay, the encrypted data to be computed and verified without description. Like I mentioned in the previous video, it means data can be encrypted without decryption. It means the data that encrypt in a blockchain to uh, process the transaction without decryption, which is unique. This breakthrough ensure end-to-end encryption from the data storage to computations, make it ideal for sensitive data scenarios such as patients, data sharing, healthcare, or credit scoring the financial application. Is very interesting just because the usage of this case, such this revolutionary privacy encryption data and processing it, is very useful for RWA, like to mention on it. It mentions scenarios like a patient data, patients in the hospital, and yeah, and then of course it's impossible to share the patient's data. Uh, it's gonna be really, really dangerous if it's data to share, just because it's a very sensitive, and also healthcare or credit scoring in financial applications. Example, the credit scoring and financial scores like your debitor, actually like creditors, and then they take a loan, and then so of course the data is going to be so private and must be so private, of course. So therefore, is application, the method or the way to applicate this is a very wide narrative in the future, like using RWAs as one of the standard, especially for the privacy. So therefore, its solutions provided by InitVerse, and It's a very important things in the futures, of course. In this case, TFH EVM can perform accurate computation and validation without exposing specific data content. Interesting. Significantly enhancing privacy. Nice. Okay. Traditional smart contract require plain text parameter. Okay, they require a plain text parameter, increasing the risk of the leak data. Okay, like this mentions, traditional smart contract require plain text parameter, and then it's mean increasing the risk of data leak. I mean, your data is going to be leaked. The FH EVM, as a core of a module and InitChain, integrates EVM with TFH technology, enabling encrypted smart contract